Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Mccoles World and you are with Travel and Study Abroad. It's been amazing having you join us. Thank you my returning subscribers for your great love and your support. If you are new, I would like to welcome you to the channel, and if you haven't subscribed yet, do well to hit on the subscription button, as well like and share to your friends and families. Okay, this channel is everything about traveling, getting the chances to travel, study, work abroad. Right, in today's video we're going to Europe. We're heading straight to France. There's a government scholarship there. I would want you to know. Like I said, one of the easiest ways to travel abroad is the study pathway, and that's what we'll be exploring in today's video. So I want you to join me. We'll explore these pages, and do want to check the description because I'll be leaving down some information there for you. All right, so before we get in, do want to like, share, subscribe. Let's go. Alright guys, so in today's video we are going to France. Like I said, it's a government scholarship, France Excellence Eiffel Scholarship Program. Okay, do want to check the video description. I'll leave this or that link, these links down in the video description so you can have access to them. It's the France scholarship, fully funded scholarships for masters and doctorate programs. Okay, and so call for applications is open until January 10, 2024, and that's the deadline. It started around September, 18th September, and it will be ending January 10th, 2024. So the program is established by the French Ministry of Europe for Europe and European Affairs to enable French higher education institutions to attract top foreign students to enroll in their masters and PhD programs. All right, it gives opportunity for the future foreign decision makers of the private and public sector in priority areas of study, and encourages applicants from foreign countries up to 25 years old at master's level and applicants up to 30 years old at PhD level. Okay, we'll go through all of that, check what is entailed and what you're supposed to do. All right, I'm going to take my time and explain that for you throughout the video, so please stick and stay. Okay, the opening of the call of applications was the week of September 18th, and the deadline for the reception of the application by Campus France January 10th, and publications will come up week of 1st April 2024. Right, so we'll go out through the PDF format file and check this out. Only applications submitted by the French higher education institutions are accepted, so you don't do a direct application. You have to go through the French higher education or the Campus France to have your applications accepted or submitted. So that's what we'll be going through in today's video. Let's check this next link out. It tells you all about that. So developed by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, the France Excellence Eiffel Scholarship Program makes it possible each year to train future foreign decision makers from the public and private sectors in degree courses at master's and doctoral level. Applications are presented exclusively by French higher education establishments. So the presentation of the France Excellence Eiffel Scholarship, and that's the objectives here for master's and doctoral level, priority of studies, and these are the fields of studies. Two major disciplinary fields covered by the France Excellence Scholarship. 7 areas of study for masters and doctoral programs. So for science and technology, you have biology and health, ecological transition, mathematics and numerical, engineering, sciences. That is for science and technology. So if you had your undergraduate degree and science and technology in this kind of field, you can go ahead and then jump onto it for a master's and doctoral program. Now for the human and social sciences, we have French history, language and civilization, law and political science, economy, management. Right, now the levels are here. French higher education establishments which present candidates for the France Excellence Eiffel Program undertake to enroll them either in training leading to a master's level diploma, either an engineering degree, either in a doctoral as part of a joint supervision or co-supervision of a thesis with a partner foreign higher education establishment. So you are either trained leading to a master's level diploma, or if an engineering degree, computer science engineering, and all of those kind of engineering stuff, civil engineering, mechanical engineering, all of that. And the last one is a doctoral program, which is part of a joint supervision. Okay, now the duration of the scholarship, master level, the scholarship is awarded for a duration of 12 months maximum, one registration for M2. The M2 means the second year of masters, and 24 months, 2 years for registration of M1, which is the first year of your master's program. Now, maximum of 36 months for the preparation of an engineering diploma. So that's kind of, it takes quite some time if you're doing engineering. For PhD, you go a period as well for 6 to 36 months maximum in France, from September 1st of the year in which the scholarship is awarded in accordance with the scholarship award letter. Now, the planned services, we have master level, France Excellence Eiffel Scholarship holders receive a monthly allowance for masters 1,181 euros, to which is added direct support for several services: international transport, national transport insurance, search for accommodation, cultural activities, and all of that. And for both part of the that is for 1,181 euros for masters and 1,700 for PhD level. And for both parts of programs, tuition fees are not covered, which stands to reason that you don't have to pay for tuition. It's free. Okay, it's fully funded. You don't have to pay for tuition fees. How to apply for the Excellence Scholarship? First, contact the Escape Campus France in your country of origin, or the Cooperation and Cultural Action Service of the French Embassy, who will be able to guide you and advise you in your study project. So any consulate or French embassy in your country, just reach out to them, send them an email, expressing your interest in the program and then the scholarship as well. And once you go through that and you're successful, they will apply on your behalf. That's one part of it. So you can also contact the International Relations Department of a French establishment by visiting its website, or by email or telephone or whatever, to find out the terms and deadlines for submitting an application to their department. So you apply, you go through the school and more like apply to them. It's up to you to choose the kind of school and university you want to link your study in France with. You tell them what you want. Like I said, you email them, show your interest of study, and then apply to that. And once they, you pass that initial stage, the second step is that they will go ahead and apply for it. So the establishments accept and support your application for the France Excellence Eiffel Scholarship, and then the establishment will submit your application online on a dedicated Campus France website. So you cannot do that directly. Applications sent directly by students or transmitted by foreign establishment will be declared ineligible. So that's what you need to do. First step, reach out to them, express your interest in the program, and then the scholarship, why you are the qualified applicant for that, your CV and all of that, your transcript and all that. And if you pass that initial stage, then they will apply on your behalf. It's very simple and very easy. Okay, the documents you need to will come from here. You can just check this one out. This is regulations for Eiffel 2024 winners, and that's about it. Now on the same subject, there are other things you can also come out here and check, social financing and all of that. So that it's basically about it. Let me open that PDF file and then we can check out what it's all about. So here, regulations govern scholarship programs for recipients, and the program objectives. There's the content. Take your time and then go ahead and read them all out. We've talked about this already. The scholarship program, what it actually entails. The scholarship program has two components, 12 months and 36 months of funding and all of that. So yeah, we've gone through all of that. The program field of study: biology and health, ecological transition, maths and digital science, engineering, humanities and social sciences too. Have French history, language, civilization, law and political science, economics and management. The level of study is also here: master's degree program accredited by the French government, an accredited engineering program, a joint doctoral program, joint supervision of dissertation or dual degree in partnership with an institution of higher education abroad. The length of the scholarship period too, kind of touched on that as well, for doctoral and then for masters. Okay. Now the covered services: monthly allowance of 1,181 euros for masters, for doctoral 1,700 euros, and all that. Applying for the scholarship, we went through that. Apply to the French embassy or the consulate or the institution, educational institution. Okay. And then once you go through that process, they will apply for you. It's very simple. Program regulations: this is what you have to go through. Take your time and then read. You have the duration of the scholarship. The scholarship cannot be postponed. There's something you need to also understand, that there are internship and exchanges you have to do. So take your time and check this one out as well. There's something called a gap year, which means a gap year is defined as a supervised gap year allows students to suspend their study. It's more like you want to defer your program for another year, for 1 year. Okay. For various reasons, students may wish to spend a year away from their study program with the option of returning to it later. So they may wish to complete another course to perform an internship in a company or civic organization, join an association, work in a business, or start a project. So this is something you can take. Now the gap years are allowed but entails suspension of the scholarship. So for that year, you will not be receiving any benefit from the scholarship, okay, with the possibility of subsequent reinstatement. So when you want to come back, then they will continue from there. Now the request to take a gap year must be submitted to Campus France no later than 2 months before the beginning of the proposed period. And when you want to get back into it, you need to notify Campus France 2 months prior to your return. So these are your people. You reach out to them throughout your entire journey. Campus France, they are your people, so don't lose sight on that. Now in all cases, returns must be announced no later than July 31st of the calendar year during which the return takes place. Alright. Now reinstatement of the scholarship cannot be guaranteed unless proper notice of return is provided, so pay attention to that. Now no more than 1 gap year is permitted during the scholarship period. That the gap may last no less and no more than 1 year. Okay. Now in the event of that, EIFFLE scholarship recipient enters into a contract of apprenticeship or professional training, scholarship benefits shall automatically cease. Okay. Now when the scholarship ceases, no further services are provided. Recipients occupying student housing supplied by the Campus France must vacate their housing as of the date of the scholarship ceases. So if you should sign a contract of apprenticeship or professional training during this gap year, the scholarship will cease. Recipients must begin their program of study in a host institution in France in order to collect their first payment under the scholarship. So it's quite simple, and yeah, you have to just go about it. Now for doctoral scholarship, you can split this in a period of cannot be less than 6 months and cannot exceed 3 years. So for example, in the case of 18 months scholarship of a doctoral program, it is possible to split that into 3 sections. 6 months stays, like first 6 months, second and third, right? In the case of 12, you can just do 2 splits, stays of 6 months. And then a schedule of the stays in France must be defined and submitted to Campus France during the first year and all of that. Living allowances, yeah, we've touched on that. The method of payment through the bank transfer to your account in France. The first payment will be via Western Union, and all benefit is conditioned on the presence of the recipient on his or her specified location. Allowances is paid from the date of the recipient's arrival in France, but no earlier than the previous agreed date of arrival. Right? Like I said, tuition and fees are not covered by the EIFFLE scholarship, which stands to reason that, however, recipients of France government scholarships are exempt from tuition charges for programs leading to masters and doctoral, so you don't have to worry about that. Your airline tickets are paid for. Airfare in the least expensive class available, and economy class, I believe, is covered by the scholarship. Coverage includes the cost of travel and all of the international airports and all the little transports you'll be doing. And if you should pay for them, in case, you'll be reimbursed up to 50% of the rate determined by the Ministry of Europe and Foreign Affairs for travel from the country concerned, so which is great. Your medicals insurance all covered by the scholarship, which is amazing. Please take your time and read more into it. Okay, housing is also cared for in a student dormitory or private homes of your choice, and all of that. Recreation and leisure, it's also something you can just check out. They offer weekend outings to allow recipients to relax for a few days and to meet other participants or recipients of the scholarship. Short stay of 3 to 4 days permit scholarship recipients to make touristic and cultural discoveries in a friendly and relaxed fashion, which is amazing. France is amazing. You'd want to go there and check that out. Offering includes visits to French cities and regions and trips to European capitals. Short activities include sporting events, shows, cultural exhibits, and athletic contests, which is amazing, right? Calendars of offering are updated every 6 months in your personal space on Campus France EIFFLE website, program website, which is great. And then you have the alumni community that you can join, and if you have any questions and all of that, and your obligations are down here as well. So these are the documents that you need to submit to Campus France: a place of your residence, your email and phone address, certification of academic enrollment, certification of enrollment in the National Health Scheme, the purpose of monitoring your academic progress, and all of that. And these things will come in handy once you go through the process, and they will tell you all about it. So guys, basically this is about the France EIFFLE scholarship. It's an amazing scholarship you would want to get. It's fully funded, and you don't need to, stress over this. All right, so I'll end here. Thank you for staying up till now. I wish you all the best. If you have any questions, put them down in the comment section. I'll put some information also down in the video description, so do want to check them out. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much, and have a good one. Cheers.